Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is just going to be a space where I'm going to be talking about my new poetry book that I'm hoping to publish this year called I Can't Sleep. It's just going to be a breakdown of my poems, how I write them, what they're about. Hopefully you can get to know me a little bit better, and I hope you enjoy. So this is going to be the first video, hopefully of many. I hope that I can do series about this as I write my books. I wanted to do something different, try to engage directly with my audience. So that is what we are doing today. So I brought my notebook here with me because I do like to write and doodle as I'm creating poetry. A lot of the times something will happen and that's when I'll pick up my phone and write, or I'll pick up a notepad and write, and I'll put a little design in with it just because I'm a visual person. To me, I can draw a picture and then I can write a poem that goes along with it. I find my talent to be more in my words. I express myself best through my words. So let's get started. So the first poem that I want to share with you guys is called Was I Really Even There? It is one that I posted on Instagram and it got a lot of positive responses. I think it's one that's highly relatable to a lot of people. It's about that phrase, I'll probably butcher this, but if a tree falls in a forest and no one was around to hear it, did it even make a noise? So essentially that's what this poem is about. But I'll show you guys. This is my little drawing. It's just of a living room, got a lamp here, got a couch, some flowers, and then you have a spilled cup of water on the floor, which is symbolic for this poem. So first I'll read the poem and then I'll explain to you guys what it means to me. A spilled glass in a perfectly kept room. Nobody noticed. It stayed that way for days until it dried out. When it was found, no questions were asked. It was picked up and put away, like it had rolled from the sink and onto the couch. So that's a little bit more of that poem. I didn't show the full thing on Instagram just because I don't want to put everything out there, because there will be no sense in buying my book, which I'm going to publish. This poem to me is kind of like a metaphor for mental health, for someone who does struggle with seasonal affective disorder and other forms of anxiety and depression. This type of poem is a representation of how I feel regularly. Sometimes you feel like people don't understand you, or you feel like people don't see you, and you can be sad or upset or anxious and you feel like nobody is listening to you and nobody sees you. So it makes you feel, am I really here at all if nobody understands me? Just a quick little summary of it. It's kind of deep, but a lot of poetry is deep because it comes from a personal place, and this is the best way for me when I'm going through a hard time to kind of express how I'm feeling. When I'm trying to show people I love, or trying to get things out there, memories that are inside of me that I just want to get out into the world, I will write it down in a poem. So this is one of those. It's one of my favorite poems because I love metaphors. I love symbolic things and writing in a sense that it's not necessarily clear right away when you're reading it. For example, like if someone were to first read this, they might just think it's about someone spilling something, or a cup that has legs and learns how to walk, but it's not. It's about mental health. It's about dealing with challenges. It's about the questions that we ask ourselves in our heads, like how I'm feeling, is it valid? If I don't cry, does that mean I'm happy? Those types of things. And I hope that's relatable. I know that that is one of my poems that is a little bit more relatable than the others. It's not about colors or smells or anything like that, but it's about just a daily experience that I think any one of us can relate to. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't want to keep these videos too long, but I do want to pop on and say hi every once in a while and give you something different. But thank you for coming, and I hope to see you soon so I can share more of my poetry with you.